called Zappos and said, explain the situation. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to pass the 60-day return or whatever it was. Is there anything you can do to help? I said, of course. They sent her boxes for free return shipping on all the shoes. And the next day there was a knock on our door. Flower delivery. We're so sorry to hear about your loss. Please accept our condolences, Zappos. That customer service agent did that. He didn't have to run it up the line to a supervisor. They empower their employees to make their customers happy. Very impressive company. In fact, when you apply for a job there and you get hired as a customer service telephone person to take calls, after you go through all the training, they offer you $2,000 to quit. You can take this money, walk out the door. That's fine. We want to make sure if you want to be here more than you want that $2,000 that you're really dedicated to what you're doing. Fantastic company. They have an entire list of everybody in their company who is on Twitter, from the CEO down to the people taking the calls. And you can go and see this entire directory and see what people are like who work at Zappos and kind of the corporate culture from an individual's point of view, not some overhead PR press release. You can interact with individuals who work there. And it works. Their company was recently sold to Amazon for $900 million, and they left their CEO, Tony Hsieh, operating it. In fact, speaking of Tony Hsieh, I follow him on Twitter. Here's an example. If you have an iPhone, check out our new Made for iPhone site and respond with your feedback, please. Would anybody consider this, to that earlier question, is this just manipulative corporate, just getting involved, trying to be my friend? Does anybody think this is manipulative? Would anybody be upset if they received this? I wouldn't, for a number of reasons. One, it's very clear about who that is. I'm following not Tony Hsieh, the person, or some random person. I'm following the CEO of Zappos. And two, the message is probably something of value. If I am following an online shoe company on Twitter, that's probably a relevant message for me. And then they ask for feedback. They're open to that dialogue and want people to test it out. So there's a 95, we're doing this business here. Another one about to take some phone calls in our call center to help with the holiday volume. If you call Zappos today, you just might get me answering. That's kind of endearing to me to know the CEO isn't taking Christmas off, but he's on there taking calls with his employees. That makes me like him and his company more. Like I said earlier, it's social media, not sales media. Like you said, you're building relationships. You're talking about what your company is about, and this is a good example of that.
David?
Yeah, please.